always going to try to be the best player and person that I can be, not only for myself, but for my team. And Saquon obviously probably feels that way somewhat from what happened with the draft and everything his year that he was drafted. But either way, a lot to prove with his Giants squad. Stephen A. and Max back here on First Take. And Max, I want to start with you because they are your Giants. Can Saquon Barkley carry the Giants to the playoffs?
Yeah, it's possible. We've seen Jason Garrett offenses based on all-world running backs, a good offensive line, and a young, talented quarterback win 10 games in recent years. And by the way, Stephen A., in 2017, they went 9-7, the Cowboys did, behind Ezekiel Elliott. Don't forget, that was Dez Bryant in what may turn out to be the last season of his career. 6 touchdowns, 800 yards, Dez Bryant. It's not like they had this incredible receiving core. What they had was an all-world running back. And Saquon Barkley has shown, look, first of all, as a prospect, before he ever turned pro, I said on this show many times, and I still believe, he's the best prospect who ever lived at the position. What does that mean? He's 235 pounds, right? He's bigger than Ezekiel Elliott, for example. But he's also faster than Ezekiel Elliott, catches passes better, oh, and by the way, is significantly more elusive. Now, as a rookie, Barkley had 1,300 yards and 11 touchdowns as a rookie. So he had a bad year last year because he was dinged up. And if this is going to be a theme throughout his career, then obviously he won't be able to carry them to the playoffs. But let's say last year was an aberration and in fact, he can stay healthy and improve upon his rookie season. That's not outrageous. Improve upon 1,300 yards and 11 touchdowns. For an offensive coordinator who has shown that he will ride a running back to the playoffs. Look, the NFC East is no great shakes. I know everyone's fawning over the Dallas Cowboys and CeeDee Lamb, oh my God, but they were doing that the preseason last year, a lot of people, for the Cowboys. Damian Woody on this show picked them to win the Super Bowl. Many people were very bullish on the Cowboys. They went 8-8. The Eagles won the division, maybe the worst division ever. So given that as a backdrop, can the Giants, who've invested mightily in their offensive line, who do have a talented quarterback, obviously, in Daniel Jones, fumble problems notwithstanding, can the Giants ride Saquon Barkley, but Christian McCaffrey was an MVP candidate last year. Barkley's more talented than McCaffrey. Can they ride him to the playoffs in a bad division? Yeah, they can.
Bravo. Bravo, Max Kellerman, bravo. I'm so touched. I really, really am. I mean, you're so excited and gung-ho about your New York Giants. It's very touching. It's very touching. And you're full of it. Oh, please. If this were anybody else, Max, you wouldn't even be thinking about it. Come on now. Listen. The New York Giants won the Super Bowl in 2011. They have missed the playoffs 7 of the last 8 years. The one time they did make the playoffs, Odell Beckham Jr. forgot to really prep for the game because he was busy partying in South Beach on a boat with a bunch of dudes, right, the week of the game, even though it was a day off, didn't break any rules, okay? And we know what happened when they went to Lambeau Field. They got spanked. Aaron Rodgers, courtesy of Aaron Rodgers, 362 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, even though he was sacked 5 times. They romped the New York Giants 38-13. That's the only playoff appearance they have had since 2011. And by the way, Max, at that particular moment in time, I had a damn afro. This is how long it's been, okay? And since that time, what has happened, Max? Tom Coughlin's gone. Ben McAdoo with his puffy Pat Riley wannabe self, he's gone, okay? You got a new coach in there now, Joe Judge from the New England Patriots. Oh, my goodness. I mean, come on now. Check this out, man. He's a rookie head coach playing or coaching under Dave Gettleman, who you don't like, who you've excoriated on numerous occasions because of this. And all of a sudden, because Danny Dimes no longer has to worry about Eli Manning, because Danny Dimes, who fumbled the ball 18 times, okay, that dude, all right, with Golden Tate and Sterling Shepard and Evan Ingram to throw the football
Darius
to.
Slay.
Oh, suddenly, the New York Giants. Suddenly, the New York Giants going to make the postseason? Oh, stop it, please. Saquon Barkley, nice attitude, great leader, great guy, great running back. We all know they ain't going no damn place. He's supposed to say what he's saying. I got it. But can he carry them to the playoffs? Oh, stop it. Stop it. If he couldn't do it when Odell Beckham Jr. was there,
what do you
he
always
ain't going
say?
to do it this year. Just stop it. Huh?
What do you always say when you're projecting on this show? You always say even, and I've beaten you in an argument yet again, you always say even a broken clock is right twice a day. You got to figure that's going to be the Giants with the offensive line. Eventually they're going to hit on some offensive linemen. And if they hit on the offensive linemen with a running back like Barkley, they can win 9 or 10 games.
You know? All right. Well, eventually, Laura, I'm going to Hair Club for Men. How about that? Eventually, I'm going. We keep saying I'm going, Max. Eventually, I'm going. Max, no. That's why he's looking around like that. He know you can go hide.
I try.
Please. Giants ain't going no damn where.
Giants.
Come on now.
Come on,
just
gentlemen.
stop.
Hey, I do.
Please.
Speaking of hair, we'd like to see that picture. If you can dig that picture up of you with an afro back in the day, just let us know when you can get that going for us.
We're going to hide it.
Okay.
Yeah, listen,
well,
I didn't pull out the
it.
one with me wearing a dashiki. I ain't pull out that one. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.